Alright, so in this one we're going to be writing the equations of hyperbolas. So remember, we have to really focus on, is it opening right and left or up and down to know which way to put it. We also have to be able to find A and B. Obviously from here it's pretty simple. So since there's a vertex 1, 2, that's A. The distance from here to the asymptote is B. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's 2, that's 4. My center is at 0, 0. And this is opening up right and left, so that means x is going to come first. So this is going to be x minus 0 squared over 2 squared minus y minus 0 squared over 4 squared equals 1. So do our simplifying, so this becomes x squared over 4 minus y squared over 16 equals 1. And there's your equation. Alright, so this one's going to open up and down, so that means that y is going to come first. That is 1, 2, 3, 0. From here to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your A. 1, 2, 3. So that means B is 3. So y minus the y coordinate, which is still 0, over 4 squared minus, and then x minus 3 squared over 3 squared equals 1. So we simplify, this becomes y squared over 16 minus x minus 3 squared over 9 equals 1. There's your equation. Pictures will take you guys to a SMART score of 60. Alright, so write the equation of each hyperbola given the following information. So we're told the vertices are at 0, 7, and 0, negative 7. So that means that if I think of that, 0, 7 is up here, 0, negative 7 is down here. So that means this thing is opening up and opening down. Okay? And then it tells us the conjugate axis is 20. So that means that 2b is going to be equal to 20, which means b is equal to 10. Okay? Halfway between these two is 0, 0. So our center is going to be at 0, 0. Since this is 7, the distance from there to there is 7, so that means A is equal to 7. So, oops, up and down means y, right? So, it's going to be y minus 0 squared over 7 squared minus x minus 0 squared over 10 squared equals 1, or y squared over 49 minus x squared over 100 equals 1. Okay, so now negative 6, 0, and 6, 0. So again, if I sketch that real quick, negative 6 zeros over here, 6 zeros over here. Halfway between those is the origin. Center is at 0, 0. That distance is 6, which is our A. It says conjugate axis length is 6, so 2b is equal to 6, which means b is equal to 3. So since I'm opening up right and left, x will come first, so x minus 0 over 6 squared minus y minus 0, sorry, those are squared, over 3 squared equals 1. So x squared over 36 minus y squared over 9 equals 1. Alright, so vertices are at 9, 0, or negative 9, 0, and 9, 0, and the foci is at negative 15, 0, and 15, 0. Okay, so negative 9, 9, negative 15, and 15, right? Halfway between all, each pair is, well, the origin, 0, 0. So A is that distance. A equals 9. C is that distance. So C equals 15. We need B to be able to write our equation. So C squared equals A squared plus B squared. So that's going to be 15 squared equals 9 squared plus B squared. So 225 equals 81 plus B squared. So when I subtract 81, I get 144. So B, well, I don't need B. I just need B squared. B squared is 144. So this is opening up right and left. So x minus 0 squared over 9 squared minus y minus 0 squared over 144 equals 1. So x squared over 81 minus y squared over 144 equals 1. There's your equation. Alright, last type here, foci 0, 13 and negative and 0, negative 13. Transverse axis equals 24. So that means 2a is equal to 24, or a will be equal to 12. Well, halfway between those is 0, 0, so my center is 0, 0. Distance from 0 to 13, well, that means C equals 13. So 13 squared equals 12 squared plus B squared. 169 equals 144 plus B squared. So that's going to be 25 equals B squared. Okay. So this is because those are on the y-axis, opening up and down. So y minus 0 squared over 12 squared minus x minus 0 squared over 25 equals 1. So that means y squared over 144 minus x squared over 25 equals 1. And there is your video. Alright, so if you guys need help, like I said in another one, come to tutoring. I'll see you guys there. A few more weeks. Bye.